Hello, my name is Dr. Zach Ondrud. I'm a professor of microbiology and biogeochemistry. I've taught and done research at multiple universities from University of California, Davis, Michigan State University, Brigham Young University, and now at Utah Valley University. You're welcome to call me Dr. Zach. Today I'm going to talk about our microbiome health assessment associated with the P84 path. This is a wellness assessment that you can use for your personal understanding how well your microbiome is situated within your body and how healthy it is, and how it's radiating out and influencing multiple areas of your center of health, from those of lifestyle, specific symptoms and functions of different systems within your body, and to identify where some gaps are that you can improve. That will all be associated with P84. So when you take this, you're going to read through the different questions and you're going to score yourself in one of 4 categories, right? So there's going to be different points awarded for them. And at the end, you're going to total all these points and get an overall score and a recommendation for this health assessment. So we're going to read off the questions. It's going to give you an idea of what you're looking for. You're assessing your microbiome and understanding how P84 is going to help you personally. The first one. Daily, how many servings of plant-based foods do you eat? And a serving is about a handful of these plant-based foods. And in this case, we're talking about fruits and vegetables. In your mind, kind of identify how many you're eating. And these are really important. Plant-based foods deliver polyphenols and soluble fiber that are essential for our microbiome health. The next question is weekly. Of those plant-based servings, how many different species of plants do you consume? Diversity is key here. To have a diverse and well-functioning microbiome, we need to eat a diverse source of foods. How many servings of ultra-processed foods do you eat? Ultra-processed foods are foods that you can't create in your kitchen. Unfortunately, we've been subjected to many ultra-processed foods with dyes and emulsifiers and chemicals and antibiotics that are extremely harmful for our gut microbiome. They're not used to seeing these ultra-processed foods, and they really are confused quite with these and consider them toxins. Weekly, how often do you engage in a moderate physical activity? Physical activity is one of those things that strengthens our gut microbiome by increasing supply, blood flow, moving toxins in and out of these spaces, and just helping with our microbiome, kind of giving them a jump start, and so that they function better every single day. During a normal day, how much water do you drink? We are bathed in water. All our physiology, all our processes, everything within our body happens when we drink water and have plenty of water. It is incredibly important for us to have a microbiome that's well hydrated. How often do you experience digestive issues? This could be considered bloating, gas, constipation, or diarrhea. These issues of digestion are associated with our gut microbiome. Even though much of our digestion happens in our small intestine, there is some that does occur in our large intestine and at the end of our small intestine. Understanding if we have these types of symptoms also gives us an idea of how well our gut microbiome is functioning. How often do you experience inflammation, food intolerances, skin irritations, or allergies that can be manifested in acne, aches, pains, allergic reactions, or sores? Our gut microbiome trains our immune system, and our immune system and our gut microbiome talk with each other all the time. Most of our immune system tissue is associated with our gut microbiome. And these ideas of inflammation and responses that are occurring throughout our body are directly limited to our gut microbiome. Our gut microbiome tells our immune system to quiet down and to basically identify what real responses are appropriate instead of attacking our body or causing mass amounts of inflammation for no real reason. Next, how often do you feel unwell, ill, or prone to illness, like experiencing cold, flu-like symptoms? This is similar to the question above. It's really important to understand how the gut microbiome is influencing our overall health. And one of the signs of overall health is how often we allow pathogens or different types of bacteria or viruses to basically overwhelm our systems, become dominant, and make us ill. If we have a healthy microbiome, this is not really occurring that often, right? We have the right bacteria in place in the right locations that are keeping us from being subjected to these different pathogens and illness. During a week, how often do you experience fatigue, brain fog, or sluggishness? One of our key things associated with our microbiome is this interaction between our gut microbiome and our brain. This connectivity is essential in this gut microbiome brain axis. A lot of our wellness, happiness, fatigue, brain fog, depression, anxiety is all related to these precursors that are predominantly made in the gut by our gut microbiome and travel the wanderer or the vagus nerve from our gut system up to our brain. During a week, how often do you struggle with anxiety, depression, or mood swings? Again, just as in the question before that focused on brain fatigue and fog, this one is saying there are so many things that are linked in between our gut microbiome and our brain activity. I want you to understand that your feeling of overall wellness is directly related to the health of your microbiome, and it is essential for this survey. Next, how often do you have difficulty falling or staying asleep? Our sleep patterns are directly related to our gut microbiome. We have not only circadian rhythms that are reset each day by the sun and by how the duration that we sleep and the level of sleep that we get, but our microbiome also has circadian rhythms that helps produce a lot of the chemicals, these chemical precursors that we use to help us fall asleep and stay asleep. The level of your wellness associated with sleep is incredibly important, and that's why it shows up in our assessment. Last, during a week, how often do you feel your best self? We generally don't take a good health assessment of how we feel daily. Over time, we just get used to feeling somewhat unwell, and we think it's the norm. That's not true. Even as we age, we should feel a level of vigor that is essential, that is showing that we have optimal health. We can all reach optimal health no matter what age, and it's really that optimal health stems from a healthy gut microbiome. So after you do this, you're going to add up all your scores from this assessment, and you're going to divide by 52, multiply by 100, and you'll find a percentage. And these are what these percentages relate to. If you scored between a 90 and 100%, you're off to a great start. Keep using P84 to maintain excellent health and performance throughout your life. If you scored between a 70 to an 89%, that's not bad, right? Be sure to drink P84 to start feeling better and watch your health improve. If you scored between a 60 and a 69, not an ideal score, but you're okay. You'll have lots of opportunities to improve with P84. Drinking P84 daily will provide noticeable health benefits. And last, if you scored below a 59%, your gut is in a state of serious dysbiosis. Start to introduce P84 into your daily routine and stay consistent. You'll see some amazing changes to your overall health. This assessment is really focused on giving you personalized information of where a healthy gut microbiome can improve your overall health and as your center of wellness. The P84 path provides a beautiful opportunity and to help us really start on this path, continue on this path, and to see marketable changes in our wellness. Like I say all the time, microbiome science is real. P84 science is real. Feel confident in sharing your science with others and be proud of your science. And have a wonderful day. And I hope you love this assessment. And it's impactful to help you change your lives to improve your gut microbiome and your overall health. Thanks.